Yibbity yabbity YouTube fans, and today is episode 1 of becoming a master of World of Tanks. And what I'm going to show you today is I've just bought this game. I saw my friend up TiCkLe, he was playing it. I went in, I went, oh, this looks pretty good. What is it? He goes, it's World of Tanks, dude. Right, what do I do? He goes, go home, download it, and mess up. And I sat there for a bit first and figured out what all the controls were, what you had to do on it, and it is an awesome game. As you'll see, it might not be for everyone, no game's for everybody, we all know that, but I carry on, and this is my second match, and this is me being a newbie, look, trying to figure out everything. It does team you up pretty fairly. Like, I'm a newbie, I'm with the rest of the newbies, and just basically fair teams. It is the same when you go on. When you get more tanks, you go against things like tank destroyers, artillery tanks, and it does keep it fair throughout the game. And it puts you like the same amount of tank destroyers roughly and whatnot. So it is all about tactics. You can't just go bursting out in this game. I've gone down the German tank route because from what I've seen, this is the best route. And if you play this game and you think different, well, give us a comment, tell me why, and I'll take it into consideration and I'll check it out myself. At the minute, this is my startup tank. Obviously, I did play a few more hours of game. I play after this. I did buy a new tank, and when you buy your first tank, it puts you with the rest of them, with all the destroyers and the artillery tanks, which every single one has its own feature. You know, they've all got the weakness and they've all got the strength. Like artillery tanks will blow a lot of tanks up nearly straight away from really long distance, but against a light tank, when a light tank's near it, pretty much got no chance. So you pick your tank before you go on, before you sign up for the queue, and which is pretty good because you never know what map you're gonna get. You might get a good map, you might get a bad map. You just have to take your guess and do your best. And that's exactly what I do. There is 3 tanks you start with, which is an English tank, German tanks, and American tanks. You get a medium American tank, isn't right? Oh look, he just put the tracks out. Shoots your tracks out, look. It's quite a big tank. I think that's medium, yeah it is. It's a tier 2, which is a medium tank. And you took the tracks out. You shoot tracks and you can take tracks out, which will stabilise the tank for so long. It is quite an intriguing game. Only problem I found with it is when downloading it, make sure you've got plenty of spare time. Like, make sure you've got something to do while it's downloading, because this shit takes hours. But it is worth it, I think. If you think different, tell me different, but me personally, I think it's well worth it, and you should all get this game. What I'm gonna do, while watching, look, that's me, all dead. While watching, I'm just gonna talk about my clan a little bit as well in this episode, because I've got a bit of time, and I think you'd like to know what we're about. What I set up, I had this dream kind of thing, and what I wanted to do was make a YouTube account. I wanted to make a team opposing every single game, you know, a bit of FIFA and Call of Duty, bit of everything. I want every game, I want pro teams for things, I want videos up, I want to entertain, I want everyone to know who we are and entertain the world, and people just to be all nice and happy. Like, up to yet, we have TiCkLe is he likes Ghost more than anything. He likes his sniper, and he does find some good games and some weird games. Like, this is a good find for him, and he has found some pretty bad games, I'll just tell you that. And our Unique, he loves Black Ops. He's an outstanding player. He could absolutely annihilate on Black Ops 2, and he was good on Ghost, and then he discovered Battlefield 4, and he got Battlefield 4, and now that's what he's good at. So you're more likely to see from him ghost play or not ghost play. I've just proper contradicted myself. More than likely to see Black Ops play or Battlefield play. But it might show a bit of ghosts in there. And Aston he likes ghosts, and he's also a FIFA player, believe it or not. He's really good on FIFA. If you should add him if you like your FIFA and just offer him a game, you know, he will play you. He's not an horrible bastard, I can assure you that. Anyway, going back to it, if you just seen, I just upgraded my tank, and it will make it better. And there we are, look, showing my tank tiers, so you can get your English tanks, your German tanks, American tanks. You upgrade them, it does make them stronger, it does make them faster, and it is worth the upgrade if you don't want to get a new tank. Or you can just come back later and upgrade it later. It is completely your choice. But you have 6 slots, unless I think he said 6. Yeah, it's 6. You have 6 slots unless you buy more, but I think you've got to be premium to buy more. And there your tanks, look. This is the German range. Now the German, you get loads of tanks, and I'm going down this path first. And they are quite strong tanks, I would not really want to mess. There's your American ones. There's not too many on American, look, it is 2 rows full. Then there's your British tanks. We've pretty much so. I think France got better tanks than us. And it's just outstanding, but I suppose the game's a game, and German tanks are German tanks, they must be better. This thing, look, when you join a queue, it shows you everyone who's waiting for a game, and it pairs you all together, like everyone who's picked a tank and just gone in. So obviously I'm on at light tanks at the minute, just upgraded it, and I did buy another light tank for my next step, and it is a really nice, good light tank. I have upgraded it fully, and I've took out some tank destroyers with it on a 1-on-1. But you know, there we are, look, we're back in. Just checking my tank there, because I didn't actually think that it was a German tank, so I just checked it, and it proves when you put extension onto something like this, it really does show. But going back onto it, I am looking for proteins and everything. So if you think that if you want to join our YouTube team, I'm looking for every console, any console, PC. If you can record that gameplay, get it into me and show me what you got. I think it's worth it. I don't just look at it myself, because everyone has a different taste in games and a different taste in what they like. So I'll show most of my friends and I'll see what they think, and if they like it, it goes on. You're part of pro. You're part of pro in YouTube or on something like Pro Teams or anything else. Just part of our group, you know. If you can play FIFA for MLG and absolutely mess up, you show me you can do that. If you show me you can do that, I want you on my team. And when you're on my team, you get all the support you need to do anything you want. So just keep that in mind. And back here, look, there's one person just been took out, which I just took out. What this means, right, you get a yellow ring. I just took him out as well. That was nice. You get a yellow ring, right? What the rings mean, right? If it's red, you get 100% chance of damage if you hit him. With orange, you only have 50% like damage, so you're basically hoping you make some damage. If it's yellow, don't bother shooting until it goes to one of the orange or red, because you won't do any damage whatsoever. And if it's white, like that, there's either nothing there or it's too far out of range. As it says at the bottom, look. But this is an outstanding game. I got 2 kills on this, which proves that it does all. But sometimes your team tactics don't work out together, and as our team's just done, you get kind of swatted on it and you stand no chance. Oh, this is quite an evil kill, really. Look at that. One bullet away, just waiting for the gun to reload, and someone took me out. And it wasn't an happy moment, as you can imagine. I was pretty much upset about that. I nearly broke my pad. Not really, I'm not that kind of player. But it is a very fun game, and I do recommend it. If if there's anything that you know about this game that I haven't mentioned, you know, just give a message and put it in my next video, and I will try and find out as much as I can, you know, level up as much as I can. So in a few days when I post up again, you'll have some new content to look at, you know, look at what I found out, and I'm trying to get a lot of people to play this game, because the more the better. It is free. If you've got gold, it takes up about 2 gigabytes, so make sure you've got room on your hard drive, and make sure you've got plenty of time to download it, as I say, because it does take the absolute piece out of me and my cup of tea. But yeah, I don't even know what I was doing here. I died, and normally I skip play. I think I was having a drink, or I was in just one day we are. I think having a drink and a nice moment, relax. Then I realised that it was on record and I should be watching everyone else. So, oh, look at this dude pushing boundaries. He is proper on the borderline. This is a good map. I like this map. I know that it's been on twice, but I do like this map. And there's a lot of maps that are on here that are good. They do bring quite a lot of upgrades out. If I remember rightly, this was out for PC first. They haven't long bought it out for Xbox, but if you get on it, it's definitely worth a try, and it's definitely worth bringing your mates on. I think up to yet, I think up to yet it's you can have 3 people in a team on the Xbox 360, but it's only Xbox 360. If it was on Xbox One, trust me, I'll be playing it on Xbox One, but yeah, it's on the 360 and you can have 3 people, but I think they're going to be changing that. I'm not sure, don't hold me on it. I will try and find out if they're going to make bigger teams, which I think they should. I think they should make private matches, and then, you know, maybe it can become an MLG kind of thing. It'd be good for an MLG game if you could have like so many versus so many and a private match, but you know, that's something I'll have to find out, and I'll do my best. Don't hold me on it, Ron. And I think this is nearly over. I got both of them kills on their team. I got. And if you liked, when you've finished a match, if you don't really want the reward bonus, you can just return to damage. You know, the first one dead and there's about 50 people on the other team, but you've got to take out. Everyone's got to take out. It's going to be there for too long, so you may as well just return and join another match. But I thought, you know, I may as well stay. I got my 2 kills straight away. I want to see where this goes. And we've got the last person on our team. We had a bit of an unlucky team, I think, but it's okay. We are newbies after all. We will get better. I don't even know who these guys are. The yellow dots are you, and any other yellow dot might be your friend if you play him. But you know, look how slow that tank goes up there. It takes the absolute. But yeah, coming back, I don't think he's really got a chance. He don't have a chance. I know he hasn't got a chance. But 1 against 4. I have seen a 1 against 3, and he did win. It was a light tank against 3 other light tanks, but I think they were pretty much dead. And now our friendly base are getting captured. You have got bases, and you can tell people to attack that base to defend, but I wouldn't dive straight on it. It's not like a domination point where it takes that. It does take a long time, so I'd tactically get you to stay down there, because as soon as that goes off, they're going to be straight onto you, and that was pretty good shooting. They are going to be straight onto you. I think there's about 3 people down here. Look, and from here, oh, there tips his tank. I want to see if I can do that. I still want to see if I can tip my tank. I'm going to show you if I can tip my tank. I'll show you next time round. But no, we finished this. It's finished as death. And this is my first commentary on a recording pad, so I hope it's gone well. You'll have to tell me, but there will be another one up in a few days, which will be episode 2. I hope you liked episode 1, and stay tuned for more. Goodbye.